Total Pro Sports presents 15 NFL players we'd hate to see win a Super Bowl. Though some guys like Dan Marino and Barry Sanders left NFL fans in tears for never winning a Super Bowl that they greatly deserved, there are some players that just don't deserve a championship, nor a chance to play in the big game in the first place. Whether they're cheaters, punks, dirty, or whiners, there are a great number of players NFL fans are hoping won't ever hoist the Lombardi Trophy. Here are 15 NFL players we hope retire without a ring. Number 15, Manti Te'o. We're sorry, but the story about his non-existent girlfriend who died from cancer is just too ridiculous for some people to bear. You honestly don't want to see a story about a guy who went through that and then won a Super Bowl. There are other NFLers who overcome personal tragedies and deserve rings. Number 14, Johnny Manziel. Manziel hasn't even been a full-time starter in the NFL, and the majority of fans have probably started hating this guy by now. For one, we heard him non-stop way before he was drafted in the NFL. Then we heard non-stop stories about him partying excessively. Then he was arrested and charged for attacking his girlfriend. He's obviously troubled and let the money go to his head. We hope he turns it around, but he doesn't deserve a title. Number 13, Colin Kaepernick. Kaepernick took the NFL by storm. For half a season in 2012, leading the San Francisco 49ers to an appearance in Super Bowl 47. After that, he's been boring, overhyped, and a very terrible quarterback. Now we know he can't carry a team unless it's loaded with Pro Bowlers. Should he really win a title with his large ego? No thanks. Number 12, Cam Newton. Half of us don't like Newton's arrogance and cockiness, as well as his poor attitude after the Carolina Panthers lost to the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 50. But that's not the only reason we'd hate to see him win a ring. We love him leaving press conferences when he loses. We love seeing the media go hard after him for no reason. No ring, more entertainment for us. Number 11, VONTAZE BURFICT. BURFICT was pretty well respected heading into the 2015 NFL playoffs. That was before his victorious hit to the head of Pittsburgh Steelers star Antonio Brown. The latter missed the playoffs while BURFICT Cincinnati Bengals went home early. Do we want players to deliver dangerous hits like that winning titles? Nuh-uh. Number 10, Brandon MERIWEATHER. Though his talent suggests he deserves a ring with 2 appearances in the Pro Bowl, MERIWEATHER is one of the biggest headhunters in the league. He's been suspended and fined on multiple occasions for vicious hits to stars like Eddie Lacy and Torrey Smith. He can't keep it clean or classy, so why should he hoist a championship high above his head? Number 9, Josh Norman. Norman made a name for himself when he came out of nowhere in 2015 and emerged as one of the NFL's elite cornerbacks. That being said, he doesn't exactly deserve a championship when you see his antics. He's cocky and a huge loudmouth. When he was shut up for good after Super Bowl 50, it pleased so many fans. No ring for you, Josh. Number 8, Riley Cooper. He used a racial slur against black people during a concert. A huge percentage of NFL players and fans as well as coaches are black. We're in an era where people should not be using racial slurs. Need anything else? Cooper doesn't deserve a ring by any means. Number 7, Adam Jones. Jones is one of the least likely NFL players who will become a peace preacher when he retires from the NFL. He's been suspended so many times and is one of the most classless players in the league, and also loves taking stupid penalties. Jones also loves to whine to officials instead of accepting his penalties. Number 6, Jay Cutler. There's something about a lack of facial expressions on Cutler's face that makes fans hate him. People say he just doesn't care enough about his team. Given the contract the Chicago Bears gave him that exceeded $100 million, coupled with his mediocre play, yeah, we can assume he wants to be paid more than he wants to win. Number 5, Michael Vick. Though his dogfighting scandal happened nearly a decade ago, it's hard for us to forget the horrible acts Vick committed, and it's nearly impossible to forgive him. That being said, Vick has still been one of the league's most exciting quarterbacks. Few have been so athletic and talented with their arms and legs, but given all of the trouble he's gotten himself into, fans won't shed a tear if he retires without a ring. Number 4, Richie Incognito. This guy was a bully to his own teammate, Jonathan Martin, when both were members of the Miami Dolphins. Are you in grade 7, Richie? It was an embarrassment to the team and the NFL that a grown man would pick on his own teammates. Incognito's a huge jerk who doesn't deserve it. Should the high school bully win a scholarship? No. Same deal for Incognito. Number 3, Dez Bryant. No one can deny that Bryant may be the best wide receiver of his generation. His competitive nature and all-around athleticism make him one of the league's top players that you can't avoid missing. But still, he's a vicious jerk. He brutally attacked his own mother and is one of the biggest whiners in the NFL. How often do we see him snapping at teammates? Bryant's a me-first player, and guys like that don't deserve rings. Number 2, NDAMUKOng. There probably isn't a more dirty player in the NFL than Sue. He's got into stopping and kicking incidents and can't even own up to his own mistakes. When the Miami Dolphins made him a man worth more than $100 million in 2015, he simply got lazy and played a me-first style. Sue's dirty and all about himself. How does a guy who stomps on an opposing player deserve a ring? And number 1, Greg Hardy. The way he assaulted his girlfriend was straight up disgusting. He's not just mean, he's a real coward to say the least. Hardy threw away a very promising and talented career by acting like a real moron. You get the idea. Why should he ever have a chance to win a Super Bowl? Which NFL player with a ring do you think doesn't deserve it? Let us know in the comment section below. If you like this video, then please click like. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's a good time to do so. We upload 7 videos a week. As always, we thank you so much for watching.